I just want to talk about fluoride again for a brief minute. So they came out with a report, and they came out with a documentary surrounding the report, talking about fluoride and talking about how the American population has no idea how pervasive fluoride is. So fluoride is a toxin. It will kill you. There's nothing good about it. Nothing. There is no benefit to humanity of so-called fluoride now that you see in your toothpaste and mouthwash. That is a toxin. That is not naturally occurring fluoride like they pretend, right? It is a byproduct of industrial manufacturing of aluminum, of the aluminum industry. Here's the problem. They say, oh, what are you, some sort of crazy person? We need fluoride in our toothpaste. Okay, number one, they never did a story or research about fluoride in toothpaste helping your teeth. Never. Never, ever. It didn't occur. It never happened. They got people to sign off on it. It is a waste product. It is a toxic, very toxic waste product. They got doctors to sign off on it. That's it. There was no research done. Nothing happened. Now, of course, they're going to say, oh, no, we researched for 5 years. No, it didn't happen. Did not happen. It is a toxin. It will kill you. And they say, well, it's just in the toothpaste. Okay, then they put it in the water and they dump it in the public water. If you read the OSHA regulations for handling it, if it ever spills, they have to shut down the entire area. It is a toxin. There's nothing good about it. To even handle it, you have to have a complete hazmat suit, regulations of cleaning the air, regulations of cleaning the area, even if it's completely sealed. You have to have face mask, gas mask, the whole 9 yards. Now here's a new problem that they're not understanding. You are overexposed to fluoride in the United States. Why? Because they dump it in the public water. Okay, Shakaama, what does that mean? Well, here it is. Because they dump it in the public water, guess who uses that water? A lot of manufacturers of juices and drinks that we buy. It's in the orange juice. Oh, you thought the orange juice was pure? No, all orange juice is reconstituted garbage with water. No, Shakaama, my thing says it's pure 100. It comes from the fairies of the orange trees, and they squeeze it directly into the. No, here's how that industry works. They take the unripened oranges. They squeeze all the juice out of it. They dehydrate the juice. Then that is called orange juice concentrate. Then they sell the concentrate to the various manufacturers of orange juice, who then take it, add water, add a ton of sugar, because now the orange juice concentrate tastes like, the bottom of your shoe. Has no nutritional value. No, this one says it has 120% of the daily vitamin C, Shakaama. You're lying. No, you idiot. That is not vitamin C. That's ascorbic acid that they manufacture in a laboratory, and that is not vitamin C. No, Shakaama, I heard that the main source of vitamin C is ascorbic acid. No, not the same thing. Vitamin C is like about 100 different nutrients and macronutrients. Every time you hear vitamin whatever, I want you to think of about 100 different things that's involved in that quote unquote vitamin. So if you took a bell pepper, which has the most vitamin C in it, and you were to isolate vitamin C in the bell pepper, it would have about 100 different macronutrients that all fall into that category of vitamin C. Vitamin C is sort of like saying, I want you to isolate for me your car. Yes, it's called a car, but there's about 1,000 different things involved in a car, especially in 2016, right? A brand new 2016 car. It's just not a shell and wheels. It's got a computer in it. It's got a steering wheel in it. It's got the mechanical parts going to it. I know nothing about cars. It's got the doors to it. They got the electronic brakes, electronic windows. It has remote control locks, remote control, all sorts of computerized stuff that you can do to the computer remotely. It has sensors now to tell you how full the tires are, if the car is leaning, how efficient. That's car, right? So when you hear vitamin, I want you to think of like a car. So if you see, they say 120% of your daily vitamin C, and you look on it, it says ascorbic acid. That's not vitamin C. And that is made in a laboratory. So that's definitely not vitamin C. So it's reconstituted orange concentrate plus water. So that water comes from a place, and more than likely it has fluoride in it. Coca-Cola, Sprite, all of your sports drinks, Gatorade, all of that stuff, fluoride. So on a daily basis, you are completely overexposed to fluoride. Now, they are seeing that children are getting fluorosis in the teeth. So the teeth are all like mottled colored already. Children, 6 years old. Why? Because fluoride's in everything. So to actually dump or get rid of or follow the actual regulations, and for whatever reason, dumping it into the public water completely circumvents all the regulations of how to handle and take care of fluoride. If they actually did take care of fluoride as the regulations tell them to, it would put the entire industry out of business. Out of business. Why? Because it's way too expensive to actually store and maintain fluoride. Fluorosilicin. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I'm sure. Fluorosilicic acid. It's not fluoride at all. And they put it in the dental industry too. Folks, you're killing your children. Now you're having, if anybody's born with any sort of sensitivity to fluoride whatsoever, and I don't mean other than being a human, because fluoride is a toxin, but I'm saying an oversensitivity to fluoride, you're going to just kill your kids. Now, how do you get rid of fluoride? I have a video dedicated just to getting rid of fluoride. And that is something, and once you put that in your house, once you put the filters in your house and the system in your house, and it's not just a filter, once you put that system in your house, I would recommend that you never drink anything outside of your house. That means you can't do Gatorade. You can't do Powerade. You can't do orange juice. You can't do wine. You can't do a lot of stuff. You can't do anything that comes in the bottle that you drink at all. But Shakaama, that would take the fun out of life. Okay. Well, Mr. Idiot or Mrs. Idiot, do you need to have fun in order to kill yourself? I mean, is that what? Well, trust me, you can have a whole bunch of fun as a married couple, if you know what I mean, without drinking toxic stuff, right? And you can actually grow on your land or even in a pot, orange juice, or cherries, whatever you want. Everything that comes in an actual bottle, most of it you can actually grow and pluck from the actual tree, knowing that you're going to get the correct thing. So I'm growing my own tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, bell peppers, 3 different varieties of bell peppers, other peppers, 3 different varieties of other peppers, all in a space of like, I don't know, 50 feet in just in pots. I have pictures all over my Facebook. You don't need to get stuff from outside of, you're just being lazy. And really growing stuff isn't difficult, isn't hard, doesn't take a lot of effort to do. So even saying that, oh, well, I'm too lazy for that, that's an excuse. Because really the plant is doing all the work. You just got to water it. Put some natural fertilizers in there, maybe some compost, maybe some worm castings. You're done. You don't have to like get on a treadmill or anything. It's pretty easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm terrible. I'm god awful. I just wanted to clue you in that fluoride is in everything in the United States now. And the children are really the ones who are being poisoned to death. This is just another thing that you have to watch out for. They literally don't want to take care of their mess that they have created, all of their byproducts, all of their waste, all of everything. They don't want to take care of it, and they definitely don't want to pay for it. The municipalities pay for the fluoride. How crazy is that? Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.